How's everybody doing? Thank you for chiming in to House of Truth. All general messages may not resonate with you, but if you would like a personal reading, feel free to contact me on Google, leave a message, or you can email me at AZARIATHEINTUITIVE@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to assist you with a free reading. Feel free to check out my other channel, House of Truth, Anchor Podcast, Spiritual Essentials. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram under Azaria Divine. Pray that everybody's keeping safe, staying protected, keeping up on your prayers and or meditations. It is vital that you build your own personal relationship with God. I have a few messages, one that I felt to put out there because at times you go through spiritual stuff and some things you just do not want to put out there. I guess scared of being judged, maybe, I don't know. I've been going through some shit. Like, I don't know if people are just trying to ruin me or I don't know. Weird shit. About a month ago, I had a vision of 3 hags, witches, 3 of them. Funny looking characters. When I went into my meditation, 3 of them, like, hovered real close together with their mouths open, jagged teeth, blackened eyes, rotten like skin. But what's crazy, I don't know, this could be 3 black women who are very vain, like to keep their hair up on their hair, things of this nature, or it could be, and they had blonde hair. These witches had blonde hair, and these heifers had their hair done. Witches with their hair done, like, what the fuck? So it let me know that it was 3 women who took pride in themselves. Yeah. They're not just, it's like they have this appearance of beauty, but in reality, they're hags. They're witches, hags underneath. These heifers came into my, look at here, I don't play that mess coming all up in my energy, and if I go into meditation and find your punk ass there, it's going to be an issue. So they hissing at me, and I immediately just start going off. I pull the swords, start whooping behind. You're in a space that you shouldn't be. Yeah, that shit was weird. But nonetheless, I come to find out who these 3 hags were. God revealed to me who and what it was. That's crazy how people appear beautiful and then underneath they're just rotten as fuck. And after I found out who it was, I was able to recover what it was that I need to recover. What else? Just weird shit. Okay, today, I go to the laundromat to wash my clothes. And as my clothes were washing, I was sitting there, and I always pay attention to crows when I'm out, honey. When I see crows, I know that there's bad energy around. Someone's trying to bring an end or a death to something in my life. Okay? That's how I view crows. I don't know how y'all view them, but I do look at them too as something mystical, something magical. Someone's trying to do magic tricks. Tricks are for kids. Leave that bullshit alone. Stop trying to disrupt people's free will and all that mess. Where you get your behind whooped spiritually, dibbling and dabbling. Okay? This crow. Big ass crow. Now, sitting in the car, I notice how he swoops at the top of the laundromat building, and I'm looking at him like, you ugly mother. I can't stand a crow. I can't. They squawk a quaw, quaw. I don't know. I don't see the beauty in a crow. They're almost like ravens. They're getting, and I've never seen one so huge. It's weird. But anyway, it flew to the top of the laundromat building and then swooped into the street, in the middle of the street. And I'm watching, like, and right on the side of our car, of the laundromat, was a smashed mouse, dead, decaying, like, you know. So this crow, with his feathers, he had his wings out, and he come from the street walking up to this smashed mouse in the parking lot. So he notices me looking at his ass. So he's watching me, but at the same time he's easing. Keeping an eye on me, but he's easing towards this roadkill. Swooped it right up and ate it and took off. It almost reminds me all that watching and then, easing their way. Watch out for people, because they watching you soon as you turn your back. Don't leave your man by herself too long, or your woman by herself too long, especially if you care. There's crows who are willing to swoop up and devour things that they feel are dead. They are consuming things that are dead. That don't bring about life. So what I feel is like, the feeling that I received when I saw that, it was like things that have no life, no luster. And this is even individuals. You're going through depression. You're hurting inside, going through pain. Watch out for the crows who are willing to try to take advantage and manipulate, because you are at a low time in your life. Watch out for these individuals who are watching you when you are at your lowest, waiting to devour the parts of you that are dwindling, just to kill you off, just to work and pick. And when I read about the crow, they start with the eyes, which is the softest part. And then once they get past the eyes, they can get to the brain. Once a person can blind you and keep you from seeing your truth, keep you from seeing truth, keep you from seeing your truth, then they can manipulate you mentally. That's what I got from that. When you are in a period and a time of healing, and you're not feeling too good and you're not at your best, isolate, because the crows are waiting and they're watching. The karmics. People who are bent, they just bent doing bad, bent doing wicked, bent hurting others. So just be careful. We are most definitely going through a spiritual warfare. And I just want to put out there too, you little African people who are into spiritism and things of this nature, y'all making a bad name for yourself. You're making a bad name for yourself, and you're bringing reproach upon the spiritual community because of the way that you're doing things. You're worse than Christians. You're not wanting to help. You're wanting to rob and rip people off for their money, their hard-earned income. And y'all gonna pay for that. Y'all gonna pay for that. Okay, so I'm sorry about Monday. I'm trying to make this quick as possible because I'm already at 10:07. I did a video, I think it was Monday, and I ended up receiving a phone call and it disconnected. My video went off. But I wanted to go ahead and finish this message out. What came in was, and I feel this is for me when it comes to learning about the celestial and terrestrial, uh, two different things here. But what came in was the celestial being is the divinities. The celestial being relating to sky, visible heavens, the sun, moon, and stars are the celestial body. Okay, so anything that's celestial is anything dealing with the heavens, heavenly beings, heavenly creatures, whatever the case may be. Like I said, there's most definitely a spiritual warfare going on here, right? And 44:11 was speaking of, this is a message for the chosen. God is asking you not to be afraid if you're going through hardships. Like you got those people over there who are going through war and family and their children and things of this nature. They're being killed off, but holding on, keeping faith. You know what I mean? 444 also is a symbol of change. It's also a symbol of truth. It's also dealing with your personal character, right? So a lot of you guys are going through this change, maybe a transformation, which is a personal transformation, something that is coming from within. 444 is dealing with the character of one individual, the change of an individual. So I also received, hold on, for the chosen, God is asking you not to be afraid. What is this, Holy Spirit? I'm asking you not to be afraid of what, Holy Spirit? Not to be afraid of what? Like I said, going through spiritual warfares, going through adversities. Okay. What I'm hearing is keep up on your spiritual work. You got a gift that you need to give to others, is what I just saw. And some of you guys could be scared due to persecution, ridicule, judgment. The chosen, what do they need to do? Getting over regret, healing from regret because of loss. Some of you guys might be scared of losing something when it comes to your spiritual journey. Okay, we also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Scared of maybe not being emotionally fulfilled, and what I feel is like maybe being scared of what others think. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys could be scared of being emotionally manipulated on this journey. Some of you guys could be scared of being verbally abused, because this Queen of Cups is very loving. She wears her heart on her sleeve. But in reverse, she could be emotionally manipulative or emotionally or verbally abusive, right? And some of you guys could be scared of not receiving the Ten of Cups, which is all, love, security. Some of you guys could be in this energy of conditionings. I don't know, which gives you power. Some of you might have to give up jobs, family, friends, things of this nature, which might make you feel powerless. Okay, and losing this love or emotion. It's all about what I feel is like being concerned of what others might think. If you chose a certain spiritual path, or how you choose to worship, go about worshiping God, could bring about some type of judgment, right? So in turn, that itself is a spiritual warfare, okay? it's a spiritual warfare within oneself. A lot of times we have these attacks externally, but at times we can bring these attacks on ourselves internally. And then we will wage warfare on ourselves. It's not about what others think or how they feel. Or what it's about is standing within your truth and changing the perception, right? The perception of others, getting them to see or coming out of conditionings, whatever the case may be. So, because of this spiritual warfare, what came out for 444 or 4411, 444, 333, if you're seeing ones, twos, 1 and 2, 12, 13, 34, 43, 23, yeah, it's pretty much letting you know that you're receiving spiritual protection. Okay, you could also, like I said, have ancestral protection too as well. I think I said in the last video. But what came out was the cherubims. Okay, these cherubims is what they depict during Valentine's Day. These little babies, these little plump babies with wings. That's not what the hell they look like. Okay, man had to sweeten it up a little bit so it wouldn't scare humans. Okay, but the cherubims are four faces. There are four faces, four wings, the face of an ox, lion, eagle, and a man, and it shows through historical evidence how these faces depict different aspects of a king's power, the majesty. I'm sorry, and the intelligence of an individual. But at the same time, these cherubims are real. Some of those who, are not too against the Bible, but maybe need like to research. Maybe you need. I'm just suggesting. Some of the books that were missing. I'm trying to think, what book was that? It's on the tip of our tongue. I done just had a brain fart. Enoch, the book of Enoch, sorry. And Enoch talks about a lot of the celestial beings, right? Well, this cherubim is more, there's more than one. A cherub is one, a cherubim is more than, more than one. But they're not angels, but they are creatures. These are throne bearers of God, and they are the second highest order, the Sephirim being the highest order of angels. The cherubs are the front line defenders of earth. The cherubims are creatures, not angels. What I was also told, you do what you want. It's free will. But God is warning individuals when it comes to angel worship, giving praise and worship to secular beings. Okay, angel worship is prohibited. If you worship these angels, you can forfeit your protection. You can forfeit your spiritual protection. I notice how in the spiritual world, a lot of people call upon angels as a form of protection. But you got to remember, as above, so below. There's a ranking. You have to go through the chain of order, the order of command. You can't ask a soldier to put in work without going through the general or some sort. You get what I'm saying? So, and then what I was also told is that this is crazy. As us as individuals, right? Because of the fact that we have this connection with God and we are supposed to be in this energy, therefore, God-like, having God-like qualities, God-like abilities. And then in turn, you yourself as an individual supposed to be like God, but in turn, you put an angel even before yourself. If you are supposed to be like God, but you give more power to angels than the God that is within you. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? That's what I was told. If you're supposed to be God, why the hell are you giving more homage? And that's not what you're supposed to do. There's a chain of order, a chain of command, as above, so below, even in the spiritual realm when it dealing with generals, soldiers, warriors. You go over the general's head to ask a secular, you over the general's head and ask the soldier for protection. He's going to have to resort to the general. Even an angel will have to ask God, hey, Miss Johnson just asked me for protection. Is it okay? No, because they didn't come to me first. You are God-like, and you're supposed to go to higher authority that's over you and the angels. But instead, a lot of you go straight to the angels, and you're going to lose, you're going to forfeit your protection. You're going to be hemmed up in the corner of the wall, and can't nobody help you. Don't do it. But it's free will. Do what you want to. I'm just saying. That's what I was told. Calling up on lower sectors of creatures, angelic creatures or angelic beings, can cause you to forfeit your protection during this time that we're going through spiritual warfare. And that's what you do not want. Okay? 22, as I said, that cherubims, okay, these cherubims, they also come in human flesh as a form to protect us, earthly beings, the ones who carry this flesh. But the cherubims, it says when they come to earth, they leave their shell. When they pass away, when they die and return back to where the hell they came from, they be tall, thin, clean-cut human beings. This is pretty much what cherubims look like. It kind of reminds me of Malcolm X. He was tall. When he began to awaken and he began to change, he was very clean-cut, very tall, is what I'm understanding. But these cherubims, they come here to fight, to awaken us to certain things. You know what I'm saying? It says the four faces. Each face is a metaphor of what a leader or a manager or a manager needs to be all at the same time. And that's these. It's also a metaphor too, but it's also speaking about spiritually these cherubims, right? Coming down to assist. Okay, what is these? What are the cherubims assisting us with, Holy Spirit? Yeah, indecisiveness, right? Options. Seven of Cups in reverse is options, putting down certain options probably that are not conducive to your soul's growth, right? Clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse, Holy Spirit. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, look at that. King of Wands being more honorable, right? So what I feel is like standing within your power, wanting us to be, open, loving. They want us to be this King of Wands, right? Networking, very charismatic, being who you are, loving who you are, standing within your power, right? But without being indecisive or or maybe releasing options that are not, like I said, are not conducive to your soul's growth, but standing within your power, not being this King of Wands in reverse, but standing within your power. And this is all about not clearing out what you need to clear out. The Seven of Coins is about putting in that work, and then clearing that energy out, right? Clearing something away. What is it that the cherubims are helping us with? And it's also, I feel, with all of this is like in reverse, not really needing to open your crown chakra. Helping when it comes to stagnation, the Hangman, right? Moving forward chaotically in chaos, okay? But that's that night energy. I also feel flaky. Standing with where you don't always have to repeat cycles. Going back to the past, but moving forward, standing in your power. Giving to others when it comes to your spiritual journey. Clarify the King of Wands, Holy Spirit. Clarify the King of Wands. These cherubims, look, the Hierophant in reverse, everything's in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. This is what they're fighting for. The Nine of Coins in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse, right? So there's a lot of drama. I told you, spiritual warfare. And these people are trying to keep you blocked. The Hierophant, not knowing, lying, deceiving, where you're not enjoying life's luxuries and being happy. The King of Swords, where you're upset and angry and bitter. The Hierophant in reverse, where you don't have the spiritual connection, where you're not having, it also means marriage, having relationship. Like they're fighting for this. This is what, these bad deities, karmics, crows, is, trying to stop you from being, who you need to be. Can we have a conclusion, Holy Spirit? Yeah, conclusion. Temperance, needing to bring balance. These angels, these creatures, not angels, but they are creatures, are here to bring some type of balance before everything is gone, before everything is lost. Helping you to rest, take a break, take a vacation. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Helping you to let or release cycles, and so you won't have to keep going back through the same thing over and over again. Helping when it comes to not putting forth action, when it comes to your dreams, living your dreams, being a part of your own goals, right? When it comes to helping when it comes to making offers of love, new beginnings. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to inspirations and ideas and things of this nature, new beginnings, blocking your creative, these crows, whatever, these cherubims are wanting to help open you up, right? Where you can be open to new ideas and inspirations. You can be able to use the gifts that God gave you in order to move forward and have this prosperity, being able to help others, help your family. They're trying to block all that, baby. And we're most definitely receiving spiritual help. This has been your reading. If I vibe with you, like, share, subscribe.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid.
I've been broke for 27 years, I ain't going for 28. Been seeing you niggas flexing and finessing the shit. You know I ain't never ate. Been seeing you shining, all that designer. You ain't get your little bro plate. That's how I know you fake. That's how I know you fake.